Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and we are on the last and final day of Vanilla Ice Cream Week here on 5 Minute Eats. Today, at the end of this episode, we're going to tell you which was the best and worst of the week. But before we do that, we've got to review the final one. This is the homemade brand Vanilla. Smooth and creamy Madagascar vanilla ice cream rooted in a family recipe and enhanced with years of experience. Our homemade ice cream. This is 1.5 quarts and it was $6.99, so about 15 cents per ounce. And they've got great packaging.
Yeah, they do, and it's an interesting company because it seems like it's like a small company.
And United Dairy Farmers.
Which is always a good thing, right? Because you want this kind of stuff in the hands of our farmers and not really in mega corporations and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so I like all that. Now, also interesting thing is on the bottom of it, it says what?
Yes, I feel like this is why we bought this one, because whenever we saw this, we were like, okay, we got to support these people. It has the like batch code and stuff, and then it says, made with pride by Dylan M. And all of the things say like who it's made by.
Now, interesting thing is, it's on the bottom.
Yes.
So majority of the buyers will never see this, right?
Yes.
So it's a little unnecessary.
But Dylan M., we appreciate you.
Yeah, and another one we saw said that she had been there for like 20 years or something like that.
Celebrating 20 years of service or something.
Little
Kinda
things
nice.
like that. Yeah, exactly. You know, because you can, if you work there, they do that for you. You can save it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, pretty cool. And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. Because what's interesting is it said on there Madagascar, which on that Sam's Club super premium ice cream,
Yes.
it said on there that vanilla was from Madagascar. And that super premium vanilla ice cream was really good.
Yes.
Now, interesting thing about that is that used to be a red box, right? The Sam's Club one. And recently I saw that it was black, which, you know, put my BS meter on at Sam's Club. So we're going to have to review that again because I don't trust them when they change that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's get into this one.
All right, let's try it. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, we buy it again. Thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. This is pretty funny because every single one this week, I've given it a thumbs up.
Which is a first.
It is a first, especially on vanilla because it's not my favorite ice cream. This thing, it's ice cream. It's icy. It's cold. The thing is, though, it's also creamy and it melts pretty quickly. But I didn't actually mind that. Now, this thing is very vanilla. Now, is it more vanilla than the Haagen Dazs? I don't know about that, but it's almost up there with it, right? The issue that I have with it is it's a little too sweet. This thing is pretty sweet. Probably the sweetest of them all this week. Thumbs up, though.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Alrighty. Those were some interesting remarks. For me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. I like this one. I like this one a lot. This is good ice cream.
I agree.
Now, it is a little bit more quickly melty than the Haagen Dazs, but not terribly so. It's acceptable. It is slightly more almost airy in texture than the Haagen Dazs, because the Haagen Dazs is almost like more compact, you know, it's like very tightly in there. This is a little bit more slightly fluffy or something. It's almost like there's a little bit more air in there.
Yeah, because Halo Top does the same thing. They put air in the ice cream so you get less ice cream. And so there's possibly that in this.
Possibly. Maybe it's just a way to make it a little bit more creamy or something. The flavor, it is the sweetest of them all, for sure. It's kind of a little bit too sweet, but I don't mind it. Like, it's ice cream. Of course, you want it to be sweet. The vanilla is quite intense in here, and it was very noticeable right off the bat. It tasted like good vanilla. I think that It is the same intensity level as the Haagen-Dazs in terms of the vanilla, but they have a different flavor. This one does have those extra ingredients. This one has, I think, the most extra ingredients out of all of them. So it has cellulose gum, locust bean gum, carrageenan, and guar gum. It also has annatto color, which is why this one is a little bit more yellowy than the others. It's definitely a different flavor. You could tell that the Haagen-Dazs was more pure and that this one is more like the rest of the ice creams.
All right, guys, now the time has come. We got to decide which one was our favorite and which one was our least favorite. So we're going to start off with the least. And so for me, that's going to be an easy one. That's going to be from day one, the Tillamook. And the reason is that thing was just melting way too fast. If you're having that thing, you better eat that real quick. Otherwise, it's going to be a milkshake. You know, vanilla milkshake, man. It's not bad, but compared to the others that we had this week, it's not the best. What about you?
For me, it would be the Tillamook as well. That one did not taste at all like vanilla. It was pretty much just a sweet cream ice cream.
We describe that as old people ice cream.
Yes, it had a very weird texture to it. That wasn't even really ice cream, I don't think.
That was a huge disappointment because I actually thought that would do well. All right, guys, so now our favorite. So for me, this was a very easy one, which was...
Really, it's easy because you gave 5 of them a thumbs up.
But, I mean, there has to be a favorite, right?
Yeah.
The Haagen-Dazs. That one, by far, was the best vanilla ice cream. Just blew me away. What about you?
Wow. Okay, I felt like you could go any way on there, but okay, for me, it's going to be the Haagen-Dazs. It was far and away the best tasting out of all of them. It had the most intense vanilla flavor.
And it had the most simple ingredients.
The most simple ingredients, and I think that that's what it came down to because I like this homemade brand one. I think that it tastes really good, but the longer I sit with it, the more I am tasting that aftertaste that we had in the Oberweis one.
Yep.
And it's all those extra ingredients. So, you know, I think that it really comes down to if you're gonna have a vanilla ice cream or really any ice cream, go for the ones that have less ingredients, the ingredients that you know what they all are, because you can taste the difference. Like tasting all of these and then tasting the Haagen-Dazs, night and day. Like just totally different flavors and everything. Haagen-Dazs is the best.
To sum it up on this one, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.